This is about my late mum, who went into hospital in 2018 and died in 3 or 4 days. I'm just showing you, this is the attendance details for my mum, and it says my mum's name there and she's deceased, but it's got weird dates in here, so there's no 14th of the 1st 07 or 15th of the 1st 07 when my mum fell and fractured her right wrist. But it has got the 14th and 15th of the 5th 2018 along with the 28th of the 5th 2018 that they say that she died, though my mum died, from what the coroner's assistant said, she died on the 23rd, the night of the 23rd. I saw and said goodbye to my dead mother on the 24th of May 2018 in the hospital, and my friend who worked as the site manager stopped me and spoke to me in the hospital, and then later on the same day wrote to me on the 24th to say how sorry she was to see me so upset on that day, on the 24th. Now, the 22nd is on here as my mum's first attendance, but she was actually there on the 14th and the 15th of the 1st. Now, I believe that the records of the 14th and the 15th of the 1st 07 have been altered to the 14th and 15th of the 5th 2018, and that's because when you look at all the dates in the hospital records, there's so many altered dates, and the majority of them are on the 14th and the 15th of the 14th and the 15th of the 5th 2018, the days that they say that my mum went into hospital, but she was never there. But she was there on the 14th and the 15th of the 1st 2007 when she fell and fractured her right wrist, and this is about that. So these are the first dates it's got here: the 22nd of the 1st 07, the 29th of the 1st 07, and then you can see and so on and so on. And then it's not actually got the when mum went in and had her CT scans either. I just noticed that. Mum went in on the 21st of the 6th 2016 and had CT scans done, but that's not here either, which is weird in itself. The CT scans that she had have got my mum's date of birth correct and her age correct, 83, when she was 83 in 2016, and yet all the x-rays, there's 6 on 2 different days, have got my mum's date of birth correct but her age wrong for 2018. They also say that she's 83. So I believe that the x-rays have been used to make up the CT scans have been used to make up the x-rays for 2018, and then my mum's hospital records have been used. The 14th and 15th of the 1st 2007 have been used to make up the 14th and the 15th, the 14th and the 15th of May 2018, and I'll come to that. So I'm just showing you that there's no 14th of the 1st 07 and there's no 15th of the 1st 07. So we're just going to go to a page where there is. So there is, you see here, 14th of the 5th 18, and there's 19th of the 5th 18. Now they say that she was transferred from Durbin ward. She never went to Durbin ward. It's got it there. From Durbin ward. Mum never went to Durbin ward at all. All the records for that Durbin ward, there's 6 days they say that she was in Durbin ward. She was never in Durbin ward. She was only in hospital for 4 days and she was dead on the 4th day. They say that she was there for 6 days in Durbin ward, which she was not, and all the records have old dates on. They're all on old paperwork, like really old paperwork, 2011 to 2014, a lot of it. But as I say, mum wasn't in Durbin ward at all, not at all. There's an extra 10 days, 6 days one side, which is the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th of May 2018, and on a lot of them the dates are altered, and you can see that they're altered. And then on the 24th, I saw my mum dead on the 24th. The coroner's assistant said that she died on the night of the 23rd, and then on the mortuary witness statement, so she identified her, the same lady Lindsey Ainsworth, identified my mum as being dead on the 24th of May 2018, as did the Dr. Lath, the doctor that looked after her in the ward, whose name's on the last episode, on episode 5 of the drug chart, and he's on a TEP escalation form, and it's got the same date, the 24th of May 2018, written on that document as well. Now, he identified my mum as being dead on the 24th, as did Lindsey Ainsworth. So there's 2 days, 23rd and 24th, that they identified my mum as being dead. Now, Lindsey Ainsworth is a coroner's assistant, but she's also something to do with the police, because it has Devon and Cornwall Police written around the outside of the face smile letter to the GP surgery saying that mum died on the 23rd of May 2018. That letter was actually sent on the 28th of May, so I'm wondering whether that was where the confusion came from. But then it's got the 24th on the mortuary witness statement, and again that's got Devon and Cornwall Constabulary written around the edge of it. So I presume that Lindsey Ainsworth is not just the coroner's assistant, but she's got to be something to do with the police. Otherwise, why does it say Devon and Cornwall Police? Anyway, back to this episode 6. And this is, it's saying, it's got the 14th of the 5th, 2018. The 19th, they're saying she was transferred, and they're saying that she died on the 28th. But everything suggests that she did die on the 23rd or the 24th. Now, this is a document from 2007. My mum's postcode is correct. I'm just pointing that out. If you look on the other episode that's got the radiology stuff on it, it's got all the wrong postcodes on. Now, mum was 73 in 2007 when she fell and she fractured her right wrist. And the document at the bottom, you can see it's from 2006, and it says there the 14th of the 1st 2007. Now that's not on that attendance sheet at all. It's just not there, the 14th. Weird that they'd leave out the 14th of the 1st 07, and they leave out the 15th of the 1st 07, but the 14th and 15th of the 5th 18 are there. So there you go, 15th of the 1st 07, 14th of the 1st 07. They're not on the attendance sheet. Mum slipped and fell while she was dancing in the Vic Hotel. We probably all had a bit of a drink. Everybody was there. And local tradesmen, and it was like a round table do or something. And it was really nice. It was really good fun. I was there with a girlfriend. And we all danced, but my mum slipped and she fell and fractured her right wrist. On the 14th, she went in and she had a plaster done on the 15th. And this is the documents from that, from when she went in. And again, this is the 15th up there. Just pointing these facts out. All this paperwork is on paperwork from the time. And again, 15th of the 1st 07, mum fell, fractured her right wrist, went to the hospital and had it plastered. So 14th and 15th is on here, but it's not on here. I'm just pointing these facts out. There's no 14th and 15th of the 1st 07. They're saying that she wasn't there. Now, I presume that they're doing it to kind of cover this up, to make it so that nobody's going to look for the 14th and the 15th of the 1st 07. But they're saying that she was there the 14th of the 5th, 18, and they say that she was there the 15th of the 5th, 18. They say that she had an operation, that she had x-rays on the 14th of the 5th, 18. They're the ones that have got the date of birth correct, but the age wrong, 83, mum was 85. And on the 15th, they say that there's 4 x-rays that also say that mum's date of birth is correct, but her age is also 83. She was 85 in 2018 when she died. Now, I think that I should point all these facts out to you, because apparently I'm not allowed to report it to the hospital, as you saw by the letter that I wrote to the hospital, where they couldn't find any altered dates. I've sent this in to them. I sent it to the coroner's office. Now, the coroner's office, he hasn't done anything wrong apparently, and I'm not allowed to report it to him. He doesn't believe that there's anything wrong with the papers. I've been writing to him for a long time, and he has done nothing wrong. He hasn't explained to me why he hasn't picked up on all of these mistakes and anomalies within the hospital records, and why he still managed to put my mother's date through incorrectly and said that she died 4 days later on the 28th of May 2018. He also says that she went in on the 14th, had an operation on the 15th. He didn't take any notice of all of these mistakes in the hospital records, and the hospital have written me awful letters where they say, we're sorry that you don't believe that your mum actually died on the day that you saw her dead. Well, look, it's just really not good enough. Apparently, you can only do a judicial review of a body such as the coroner or the hospital, and you've only got a certain amount of time. Now, sometimes it takes a long time for you to find out about all of these anomalies and all of these mistakes within a hospital record. And so I found out all of these things. And the reason that I'm putting it online and making people aware is because of the fact that it upsets me so much that I have to think that I let my mum die because of the fact that I didn't know that we were being set up at the time. Now, you might think, well, that's a bit strange, Ian. Why would you say that you're being set up? Well, I'd say that because I never saw the hospital records at the time. All I knew was my mum had gone into hospital. She was fine. She'd walked to the car. She'd gone down steps. She'd walked to the car. She'd got in the car. She was in the car for an hour and a half. She sat in the front passenger seat. She got into the hospital. She stood up out of a wheelchair. She was already in a gown. It was very quick. It was very odd. She stood up in a gown. She sat on the edge of the bed, and myself and my father helped her swing her legs round into the bed. My father said to me, we had to help my mum into bed, and he pulled the curtain round because they were short-staffed, because it was the bank holiday weekend. And I remember saying to him at the time, it wasn't the bank holiday weekend, it was my birthday tomorrow, because it was the 21st of May 2018. On the coroner's witness statement written by my father, it says that she normally goes to Keep Fit on a Monday. Well, she did used to go to Keep Fit because she was quite fit, really, and the person that she used to go with was nearly blind. She was much fitter than her. I'd never known my mother to fall, ever, and I don't believe that she actually fell on that day. I believe that this was all a setup, and that's why there's so many mistakes in here, in the hospital records, in the GP records, in everything. I mean, the GP records, the patient's summary was sent to Wanford House Hospital on the 24th of May, the day that I saw her dead, the day that my friend, who's a site manager, sent me that message, the day that I saw my mum dead. And yet the patient's summary was sent on that same day. It wouldn't be sent 4 days. If my mum had died 4 days later, you could understand why, it was sent 4 days later, but it wasn't. It was sent on the 24th. They wouldn't send the summary 4 days before the person died. They'd send it at the end of the person's life. Just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, this is what I'm saying. You can hear that I'm cross in my voice, and I'm cross because of the fact that something very untoward happened to my mum. I'm not allowed to report it. I'm not allowed to report it to the hospital. The hospital sent me 2 letters, and then from then on they just sent me the same letter that said, you have to go through the hospital ombudsman. Well, it's a crock of shit. My mum died in your hospital, and someone is to blame, not... the records don't make any sense. There's too many mistakes. Someone is to blame for this. She didn't die in 14 days. She died in 4. This is part 6 of Ian's Truth Be Told, True Crimes. Someone should answer to this. Certainly the coroner should answer to this. They should look into all of these records properly. If they'd have done it in the first place, I wouldn't have to have gone through 4 to nearly 5, I mean 2025, I found all this out in January 2020. I wouldn't have had to have kept going through this over and over again for the last 4 years. We're into the 5th year.